Pull up the YouTube and we're gonna get right into it, man. Jump over to YouTube. When somebody get over, first person get over there, say, I'm here. I'm here. And then I share the screen and we'll get to it, man. Share with the cousins. Tell them, hey, tell them fun to do a video on checking the trend. Tell them fun to do a video on checking the trend. When the first person get over there, say I'm here. Uh-oh. We here. I see Tranisha was the first one in the building, said we here, followed by Swing Trade and Queen. Who is the Swing Trade Queen? I ain't never seen that name before. What up, Carl? Who is the Swing Trade Queen? I ain't never seen the name before. Okay, let's get into it, y'all. Let me boom, put that in there. Say that. Boom, y'all ready? Hey, everybody here we go, man. What we talking about today? We talk about checking the trend. You feel me? fancy with. Oh, let me get over so you can see the spider. I'm blocking the spider, man. Why y'all didn't tell me I was blocking the spider? Spider gang. Yeah. Let's share my screen. All right, man. What I like to do. Can y'all hear me all right? If y'all still pulling up on IG, y'all already know what the lick read. Go over to YouTube so you can see the screen. We doing a session called Checking the Trend. What I like to do, oh, check it out. Y'all see that right there? Before a squirrel, I'd have got sidetracked already. If y'all can hear me okay, put a 1 in the chat. If y'all can hear me okay, because this sometimes I need to get like an inline booster for this mic. I need to get an inline booster for this mic because it be kind of low sometimes. But dig this. Remember when I was talking about this fair value gap right here, right? Let me blow it up. I don't know if y'all remember the other day when we was on Tim's Tidbit and y'all see how clean and pretty I got the charts today. I ain't got no lipstick on the charts. Y'all remember this fair value gap right here? Right? This fair value gap here, I don't know if y'all remember the other day, these daily candles, right? I was like, we struggling to get back to this fair value gap, right? And see, we tried like 1, 2, 3 days. We were struggling to get to it. Then that 4th day, when we hit it, you see, yesterday, we hit it yesterday and we sold off of it, right? Today, right? Today, we gapped up into it on the spot. We gapped up into it on the spot, and then look at that, boom, we sold off real hard. It was, you know what I'm saying, by the end of the day, it retraced a little bit, but I had already knew when we got back to this here, I knew it was going to be a reason to go short. And that's the reason why I was looking to go short today. When I did that Tim's Tidbit this morning, and I showed when I took that sim trade every day. Man, I'm telling you, man, I'm about to change my work schedule because every Tuesday and Thursday, the market be lit, man. I'm just playing. I ain't changed my work schedule for real, but you know what I'm saying? You live to trade another day, man. The market always give another opportunity. That's why we checking the trend right now. But until we out of this downtrend, I'm bearish on the spot, right? And since we on the spot, let's just check the spot real quick before I go through the 11 sectors of the spot. What I like to do with my trend lines, right? I like, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the school of thought of, you know what I'm saying? Start at your high, swing it out, and the first point you come to, that's where you stop it. I don't try to force 2 touches, 3 touches. I don't try to force all that. I start at my high, boom. We'll start at this one here because it's more predominant than that one. This really was letting us know, this was the high, but this letting us know we was in the downtrend right there. You know what I'm saying? I could start up here, then swing it out and come down. Then the first candle that I touch, boom. This right here is the first candle that I touch. Come down, boom. That's the first candle I touch on the spot. Boom. That's our downtrend, right? Uh-oh. Get out of there, Tim. Delete that. So, looking at this right here, the SPY is in a confirmed downtrend. If y'all still on IG, jump over to YouTube. Share it out to the cousins. Be like, hey, y'all pull up. We talking about confirming the trend. So here we go. We in a downtrend, right? All trend traders, all people that trade the trend, they looking at this. They like, man, the spot ain't even get back to the bottom of the trend yet. So we still in a real strong downtrend, right? All trend traders, what they looking at? They looking at the spot coming over. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it's gonna do, if tomorrow it go down, come up, go down, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the spy gonna do until the spy close above this trend line, right? Break through this trend line, close above it, and then come back and retest it. We still in a downtrend for the spy. And as you can see, we ain't even close to busting out. Just say tomorrow if we come out here, we open up downhill and we blast off and close above it, that's all fine and dandy. Now, once we close above it, all thing we need to do is come back down and test it from the top side and go back up. It's got a hold. You see what I'm saying? But we ain't even coming close to even testing it yet. You know what I'm saying? So we still clear in a downtrend. Even if you want to use, like I always look at the lower highs and the lower lows. That's what I look at to confirm the downtrend. But this is just a way to confirm it visually, right? All right, now let's go through the 11 sectors. Man, I got 42 tabs open up over here. Let me close some of these tabs. I got to look at the sectors, man. I don't be knowing all of them off the top of my head. Okay, first up the bat, XLC, right? We're going to go XLC, Communication Services, right? Communication Services, that's got a weird outlier. I'm going to ignore that outlier right there. I ain't even going to pay attention to that because that's like a weird gap up. I ain't even going to mark that, right? So dig it. Here we go. Let me see what happens if I come from up here. I don't really like it like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come from there. Delete that off. Yeah. Since we consolidated there, let's start here. That's when we really started falling in the downtrend. Swing it out. First one I come to, I'm going to ignore the day. Well, no, I ain't going to ignore the day. First one I come to, boom, that one there. So that's the communication services. It's still in the clear downtrend. It's been consolidating for a few days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. It's been consolidating for 5 days, but it's in a downtrend. It's closer to testing the trend than the overall SPY is, but it's still in a confirmed downtrend. It ain't tested the bottom side yet, so it need to bust through this. You know what I'm saying? Bust through, test it from the top side to let the trend traders know, hey, we ready to break this trend. It's not saying that the trend is broken, but it's just giving the idea that it's ready to break the trend. Once it go past this line, then come back and test it. Then they'll be like, oh, it's ready to break the trend. Then buyers might start stepping in. All right, what's next? XLY. Let's look at XLY. XLY, one of the come up cousins' favorites. I don't really particularly care about XLY, but swing it out. First line I hit is today. Today is the first line I hit. Let's see if I would have did it before today, right? We tried it, but we got rejected. Yeah, I'm just going to leave out today. I'm going to leave out today on all of them. So that's the trend. Today, we tried it, but we got rejected. So, but that's showing you that XLY is real close to ready to, you know what I'm saying, really test this trend for sure. I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, the next time it tested, it might be gone. Because if you're looking up here, this right here was when it hit it, right? So it not 1, 2, you see what I'm saying? And right there, this third time today, it gapped above it, but it sold back down. So I'm thinking the next time it hit it, it might be ready to break that trend line to the upside and then come back and test it. Let me see if anybody's saying anything. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Okay, yeah, ain't nobody saying nothing. I'm good. That's a new one. What's a new one? What Carl talk about? That's a new one. What's a new one, Carl? Who up next? XLP. Something that don't nobody Trade consumer staples. Nah, it's a lot of good portfolio companies in consumer staples. And looking at consumer staples ain't even in no trend. They consolidating. Consumer staples consolidating. You know what I'm saying? From the beginning, this the beginning of the year, going across. They consolidating. They ain't even in no trend right now. So consumer staples compared to the market, they healthy. I just said it's some good portfolio companies in consumer staples, and consumer staples compared to the overall market, overall S&P is holding up well for the year, because the S&P, like, you know, down for real. Consumer staples, I think they just barely down on the year. On the year, consumer staples 1.6% down. The overall S&P 7.97% down year to date. XLE is 31.75% up on the year. Let's look at XLE. Everybody know this is in a confirmed uptrend. Okay, boom. First one I touch. Swing it, boop. That's the first one I touch right there. Confirmed uptrend. Confirm. It don't look like it's ready to test that trend line at all. Will we? It's kind of extended right here. So will we get like a pullback and come back and test it? I don't know. Will we get a consolidation and test it, or will we just keep ripping? This thing right here, a monster. It's up 31% on the year. That's in a strong uptrend, man. So, and I'm gonna run back through. I should have been keeping scope. Who been keeping scope for me? XLF. Just soaking up the knowledge. Oh, that's what's up. XLF. We don't get XLK. We going through all 11 of them. Trading Queen, a new name. Oh yeah, Trading Queen is a new name. I ain't never seen the name before. Welcome, Trading Queen. Welcome to the welcome Spider Game. XLF. God dog it. What I just hit? Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. I'm on the wrong panel. Let's get over here. XLF. XLF. XLF is consolidating too. It's a big range. But from the beginning of the year, see, we went up, we came down, we went up, we came down, just consolidating on the year. It ain't in no trend right now. So year to date, it's just consolidating. XLF, and you know that because it's been relatively strong too. XLE, XLF, and XLP, they all been relatively strong in comparison to the market. XLF is down a little bit on the year, 2.5%, but compared to the market down 7.8%. Oh man, XLY down like almost 13%. XLV healthcare. Let's look at that. XLV. Click on the right one, Tim. XLV. XLV downtrend. Let's see what's cracking. Come here, swing it out. I said I was gonna ignore today. So yeah, but dig it. If I would have compared to the real trend right there, XLV already done broke out of. I ain't gonna say they ain't break the trend, but they done broke out of the trend line. They done broke out the trend line. So XLV is going up, and it just need to come back and test. It need to come back and retest. So as far as compared to the market, XLV looking like they ready to start breaking out of their downtrend. I'm gonna keep scope. XLV already broke the trend line, and we gonna see, because yesterday they closed above the trend line, then today they stayed above the trend line. So XLV done broke the trend line. They just need to come back and do a retest. Let me write XLV down. Somebody put XLV in the chat for me. Put XLV in the chat for me. XLV done broke the trend line. All right, what's next? XLI Industrials. XLI Industrials. Somebody put XLV in the yes sir, energy has been eating for the last 3 months. Total rotation. Yup. Somebody put XLV in the chat for me. All right, XLI. Right. Let's go here. Swing it out. We're gonna ignore today. Then cause we XLI also, if we go back to before yesterday, this would be the first one that it touched. And then if we count yesterday, we right at it. But before yesterday, it broke out the trend line yesterday. So boom, it broke out the trend line yesterday. Today, it stayed above the trend line. Delete that. All right, so XLV, get that out of there because I got it stuck in what's name mode. Boom. Yeah, so it broke out of the trend line yesterday. So XLI. So I put XLI in there too. XLI, XLV. All right, XLI, XLV. Both of them broke their trend line, and they just need to come back and do a retest. What'll really be nice if they go up and break this short-term high, and then come back and test this trend line and make a short-term low above the trend line right there and start going back up. That'd be real nice. So XLV, XLI, they showing relative strength compared to the overall market. They showing relative strength compared to the overall market right about now. XLB, basic materials or whatever you call it. All right, let's check them out. Boom, come down. First one I touch will be right there. Okay, they still not, they close. They closer than some of the other ones. They real close to getting ready to test it. They gapped up today, got close to it and sold off a little bit. So XLB close to getting ready to test it, but they still up under the trend line. Real estate. How many people look at real estate? XLRE. I never look at real estate. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I never look at real estate. First one I get to before, let's just go before yesterday. Look at real estate. Look at that. I'm gonna go before yesterday, because if I go to yesterday, today is outside it, and if I go to before yesterday, matter of fact, if I go to before the beginning of the week, you know what I'm saying, they broke out yesterday. So I'm just go before yesterday. Real estate broke out yesterday. They stayed above it today. Same thing. It'll be nice if they come and break this short-term high. You know what I'm saying? Break this short-term high right there. I even take this short-term high right here, because it's a you know what I'm saying, it's a verified short-term high. But it'd be better if it broke this short-term high and came back and made a higher low above this trend line. So real estate is another one. So we got healthcare, industrials, and real estate, right? Only OG, only O and SPG for dividends. I don't know what O and SPG are. To keep it 100, is that real estate? Is that are those some real estates? Because I see something about dividends. Where we at? What's next? XLK, everybody's favorite. XLK. Whoo-hoo. Let's see what XLK doing. Swing it out. First one I touch. XLK is nowhere near. Tech is not. They getting close. Tech getting close. I had to go for it. Tech getting close. Tech is closer than the overall market is. It's closer than the. Oh, let me look at the SPY. Yeah, it's closer. God, this is the SPY. You know what I'm saying? This is the SPY, and this is Tech. Tech is closer. It's also steeper. You know what I'm saying? Tech is in a steeper downtrend, but it's closer to getting ready to test that trend line. But nope, it's not there. Last one, XLU, utilities. XLU. Oh, I can already see utilities done broke their downtrend without even coming in here. First one I touch, boom. Utilities broke their down. Well, I ain't gonna say broke their. Oh man, utilities, they broke their swing high right there. They almost closed above it. Look how close, man. Utilities ready to break their downtrend, not just break the trend line. Look how close they came to closing above that high right here, this short-term high. So utilities almost about to break their downtrend. All utilities need to do is close above this area right here. Let me blow it up a little bit so y'all can see that better. So all utilities need to do is close above what this is right here. What's the high on this counter right here? 69.46. All they need to do is close above 69.46. They 11 cents away. All they got to do is close above 69.46 and then come back down and make a new high above this trend line. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, yeah, they need to make a new high above this trend line because that's going to be coming back to test that trend line. You know what I'm saying? And then they downtrend to be broken. They'll officially break their downtrend if they close above 69.46 and then come down and make a new low, a higher low above this trend line. Utilities actually leading the way as far as like coming out of the downtrend. And that don't surprise me because utility, you know what I'm saying, that's one of them ones that don't nobody be talking about because it ain't fancy and flashy like tech. You know what I'm saying? So the big boys just quietly getting their money over there. And I'm guilty of it too. I'm a fool. I don't be looking at utilities like that right there. I'm guilty of it too, but them big boys be quietly getting their money over there. You know what I'm saying? Look at utilities. Nice and clean too. Nice and clean. So yeah. So utilities. What we had XLV. They So we got utilities by far leading the way. So utilities are leading the way as far as getting ready to break the downtrend. Utilities by far. This is what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? And y'all see the disclaimer across the bottom. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a fiduciary. Nothing I say should be taken as financial advice. Do your own research. Investing involves considerable risk. You should always consult a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. You feel me? But utilities by far are leading the way. Healthcare. Let me see. Healthcare. XLI. What was the other one? I asked y'all to put it in the chat for me, man. Y'all. XLI. Healthcare, XLI, and then was it another one? So it was I think it was those three. Utilities leading the way, XLI and XLV. Let's see which one. I give XLV second place because they closed green today. XLI, they pulled back a little bit. What did I type? They pulled back on the day. They closed down. A 0.1% today. And XLV closed up. So I give XLV the second place as of now. And then the rest of them was still confirmed. Ain't not even close to their who was that came close? XLK, no, it was another one. Somebody XL real estate. Real estate. Okay, so real estate got second place. I give real estate second place as far as like real estate. Let me look at healthcare. Yeah, I give real estate the second place nod. Yeah. As far as breaking the trend, so as far as breaking the downtrend, financials, they just been consolidating for the year. They've been going up, going down, going up, going down. They ain't got like no confirmed trend. They've been consolidating for like a minute. Cause look at this little range. They've been in this range right here for this same range. They've been in that same range for a minute. They started consolidating back in what that is. They started consolidating in October really. And then once got close to the new year, the range just got bigger. It's got more volatile. The range just got bigger. You know what I'm saying? So they just been consolidating. They ain't really got no trend. And then what was the other one that was consolidating? XLC? No, it wasn't XLC. XLC still in the downtrend. What was the other one that I said was consolidating? Who the note taker? I need my sweetie here with the XLP. Was it XLP? I need my sweetie here with the notes. Yes, XLP was another one that was consolidating. Yes. Look, it's an outlier right here. But that was that day when everybody dropped it like it was hot. So XLP been consolidating since the end of December. It's been consolidating in the same range right here. You know what I'm saying? That I don't really count that as no downtrend because it ain't really, you know what I'm saying? It's just been like pretty much the same range. You know, right there. Spiked up right there to make a high, spiked down right there to make a low, but for the most part, it's in the same range. All right. So, who we said the winner was? Above the trend line, need to retest XLB close real estate. Oh, somebody got some fully realized notes up here. Look at here to learn and share. XLV and XLR above the trend line, need to retest. XLB is close. Looks good. XLU is close to breaking swing high. Needs to close above 6. Oh yeah, 6. Yeah. So dig it. That XLU. Yeah, XLU killing it. XLU leading the way. They leading the way as far as like breaking the downtrend. They killing. They about to break their downtrend. They already bust through their trend line and they heading to taking out a short-term high. And then coming back and make it, they just need to come back and make a short-term low above this trend line. XLU killing it. So XLU killing it. XLRE real estate. Wrong thing. Yeah, XLRE. Good second place as far as breaking the downtrend. But the market movers, let's look at but the market movers, XLK, that's a market mover. Still well below the trend line. The market movers. XLY, this a market mover. You know what I'm saying? They close. XLY getting close to testing their trend line. They tested it today but got rejected. What's another market mover? XLF. XLF is consolidating in a big volatile range. So this ain't really helping the market at all because this big old range. Look how big this range is, man. It's trading in a. Look at that right there. It's been bouncing between 11% range all year. See, since the year started, it's been up or down in 11% range. You see what I'm saying? So that ain't really helping the market at all. That's like super volatile and this, you know what I'm saying? This is one of the bigger holdings. You got tech, you got financials, you got what else at the top? I think financial is like number 4. Tech is like number 1. I think consumer discretionary is it? Healthcare is it? Ah man, I can't remember mine. I'm losing. Let me look at my Let me look at CNBC. Let me pull up. I probably ain't even got my stuff. CNBC. I probably ain't even got my stuff saved on here. It's on my phone. It's on my phone. Profile. All right. Sectors. So we got tech. Tech is the top, is 31%. Financials is 15%. Communication services, XLC is 13%. Healthcare is almost 12%. And then industrial. Those are top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the top 5 areas in the SPY. So tech and financials, That's why the SPY been dragging, cause tech been down. Tech 31% of the SPY. Financials is 15% of the SPY. Consumer services, XLC is, no, that can't be XLC. Yeah, consumer services. See, they be messing me up because they be calling it different stuff, man. I call it consumer. They call it consumer services. So I think that's, yeah, I think that's XLY. That's XLY because they call it consumer services, and then you got communication services. That's why that's messing me up. So this XLY. XLY is 13%. So yeah, the market movers. That's why the big boy, and then healthcare. I wish I could see the whole shebang of it, man. I need to see the whole shebang. Let me go to what's the name? Let me go to Sector Spider real quick so I can see the whole shebang. I want to see about can I see about a sector? Wait. I want to see about a sector. Wait. Nah, that ain't gonna help me. Let me go to ETF.com. Let me go to ETF.com. So I want to see the weight of all of them. I want to see the weight of all of them. All right. Okay. Them the top holdings. Oh, they don't give me the top sectors on here. They just give me the top holdings. I want to see the top sectors. I thought they gave the top sectors on here. They just get the top holdings. Oh, that sucked. Anyway. I thought they gave the top sectors. They just get the top holdings. Anyway, y'all get the gist of it, man. I appreciate the notes. Man. So that's what I'm seeing. Same situation for XLB. XLY ready. What you say? XLY ready? XLY close. XLY close. But XLY got a they got a not in my house. They got that today. XLY got the Matumbo today. Not in my house. They got the Matumbo. So are they ready? I don't know. Migos say, "Are you ready? Is you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready." That's what Migos say. I don't know if they ready. XLF tripping. Yeah, XLF is tripping. XLF, like, it's consolidating in this big old volatile range. Big old volatile range right there, man. XLF is tripping. Do anybody got any questions? Nah, I ain't getting no leaps tomorrow. Man, the SPY. Boogie, you on YouTube? You on YouTube, Boogie? I just showed what the SPY looking like. Switch over to YouTube so you can see what the SPY looking like. I'm pulling up the SPY again right now. Boom. Switch over to YouTube and look at this right here, Boogie. YouTube.com/the-new-TLR. I am not getting. Remember what I was saying. All right, let's walk it out together. What I was saying about what I want to see on the SPY. Right? Y'all remember the other day what I said I want to see, right? So we was here. Was that yesterday when I was talking about that? What day that was I was talking about that? Right. Anyway, let's go from yesterday. Oh, was that Sunday? Wednesday. That was Wednesday. Thursday. That was yesterday. Okay, so boom. I said I wanted to come up. Right. I wanted to come up. And I said I wanted to come up to break these highs right here. Right. And see, I was talking about a fair value gap. Remember, I was talking about a fair value gap right around here between these two candles, this green candle, this red candle, right? If we went up to that fair value gap, where would that be? That'll be above the trend line. And I hadn't even drawn this trend line out. So that's why all this stuff is cousins, man. All this stuff leads back to price action, trend lines, all that other stuff, chart patterns, double tops. Remember I was talking about the double top right here, head and shoulders, it all lead back to price action, man. So boom, we come up to this fair value gap right here. If we come to that fair value gap there, I said I would prefer for it to break these highs, right? I would prefer for it to break these highs. Let's say it break these highs. We come above them highs, right? And put a line right there. So I know that is boom. So we come above these highs, right? And then hold up. Let me get this back. I want to get above the highs. Boom. Come above the highs, right? Then I said I want to come back down and make a higher low. You know what I'm saying? Here you go, higher low. I was saying come back to this area. I said I don't care how low it come, but now that I see the trend line here, I don't want it to come no lower than this right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to come no lower than that because I want it to stay above the trend line. Boom. Right? And then once it do that, start coming back up like this. This is where I'm trying to get my leaps in on this leg right here. That's the leg I'm trying to get my leaps in right there. Trying to go on right there on the spot. That I don't want to be the first one to the party. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to come up and I want to come back and retest this. You know what I'm saying? If we come up to like right here above this short-term high right here and come back and make a higher low above this trend line, start going back up, I get in then. But I want to get up and verify that we breaking the trend. And trend traders right now, trend line traders, they still in the confirmed downtrend. They might be looking to sell off of this right here. Matter of fact, let me put my EMA back up there. Right there, boom. See, we right here at the 200 EMA. EMA traders, you know what they saw today? Oh, man, it got rejected on the 200. They ready to start selling. They ready to start selling. Because you see how it sold down off that 200? Man, we got rejected off of yesterday, gapped up above it, got rejected by it again. EMA traders like, man, forget it, man. I'm selling. And then tomorrow, Friday, they gonna be like, man, I'm selling some more. You feel me? That's how trend traders and EMA traders and all that right there, they be that certain. You gotta know what everybody looking at. You gotta know what everybody looking at. All right. I got sidetracked on that. Who do anybody got any questions? Oh yeah, did you see that what I was just talking about, Boogie? You'll see what I was talking about just now? When I was saying about when I'm looking to get in. And this time I did it based off the trend line. Yesterday when I did it, what's up, Lex? Lex, pull up, man. Pull up, Lex. Do you got the link? You still got the link? You still got that link, Lex? Pull up. I don't care if you're in bed. Pull up anyway. Pull up anyway. I don't care if you're in bed. Pull up anyway. Just turn your camera off, so we don't see the crust in your eyes. All right, man. Anybody got anything else? Question: why did you say shebang? What? Why did you say shebang so many times? Beanie, what you talking about, man? What you talking about? Why did I say shebang so many times? What do you see on the ES? What do you see the ES doing tonight? I don't even know. I ain't even looked at the ES tonight. Let me see. Let's put it up. Let's see what the ES got going on. I ain't even looked at the ES tonight. Whoo, they ain't lied when they said the ES has sold off. Man. Look at there. Man, look at this count. Look at this hourly count on the ES right there. All right, so the ES is clearly trying to get to some liquidity up under here. They are clearly hunting for some liquidity up under these lows right here. Either under those lows, that's what I'm seeing right now. Either this is a 60-minute chart. So either these relative lows right here or these lows over here, the ES is clearly trying to get to some liquidity up under there. Now let's see what it really wants. Click, 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 box, box, box. Okay, I see we got a fair value gap right here on the 60-minute level that we touched and sold up off of. We touched it and sold up off it. I mean, bought up off of it before. We didn't completely fill it on the 60-minute level. We dipped into it, then took off. We might be coming back to retest this fair value gap right here to fill that in. Nothing. It's a tiny one right there on the 60-minute. Let's look at the 4-hour. Let me look at the 4-hour. See what that look like. Why that ain't changed? What's going on with my Ninja Trader, man? Ninja Trader tripping. Hold on. Ninja Trader tripping. Hold on. I might have too much going on my computer right now. He just here to show love. Appreciate you, Lex. I appreciate you, Lex. All right. Okay. Okay, so these 4-hour candles right here. All right, looking at these 4-hour candles, it's pretty much the same thing. Are these 4-hour candles? Yep, these 4-hour candles, it's pretty much the same thing as the 1-hour candles. It's clearly trying to get to some liquidity either under here or under here, because it sold down real hard after the close. You know what I'm saying? And it's a fair value gap right there. On the 4-hour, it never really it never got touched on the 4-hour. And then on the 4-hour, it's another one right here. It's another one right here on the 4-hour. Not saying this is what it's gonna do tonight, but I'm just looking at what it's getting drawn to. You know what I'm saying? What the market getting drawn to. So when we bust down and made them lows back in February, when we made them real lows back in them deep lows back in February on the way back up, we made a fair value gap there, fair value gap there that never came back down to get serviced on the 4-hour level. Right? I should have started at the daily level. Right? We ain't got no daily gaps down here. On the daily, it's just a wick. And remember what I was saying before about when you see the wicks on the higher time frames? The wicks on a higher time frame mean that somebody got skipped on the lower time frames. You know what I'm saying? So this big daily wick right here, you know what I'm saying? And you see some 4-hour people got skipped there, and some 4-hour people got skipped right there in the body of that wick. In the body of that candle. So, you know what I'm saying? Those people got skipped, and they pushing down pretty hard, looking to see what they gonna do. But usually when the ES and then okay, this is an hourly candle, and so we made a gap here on this hourly candle here. Usually when the ES do that much moving during the Asian session, that's usually the gist of it until the London session start. It usually don't do much. Like this is a huge move for the Asian session. And I'm trying to figure out, it had to be some kind of news or something that came out to move. Or what is that right there? What is that candle there? That candle, that candle right there opened at 43.71 and closed at 42.95. You feel me? What is that? How many points is that? 43.71 minus 42.95. That's a 76 point count. That's a huge candle during the Asian. It moved 76 points. And usually when the Asian move that much, it's a wrap for the Asian. It ain't gonna do too much more. So during the lunch, like after midnight during the London, we might come back in to fill in this gap and then sell back down. That's what I'm thinking it probably gonna do. Or, you know what I'm saying, it could fool us all and then come back in. It might sell it can sell down tonight just to come into the New York session to let the New York session buy it back up again. Never know with this old stupid market, man. But yeah, as of right now, the market looking real heavy. It's looking like it want to come get liquidity in this area down here, going toward this fair value gap. That's what it looked like it's gunning to. The way this sold down, it looked like it's gunning for liquidity in this area right down here, and maybe even down to this fair value gap right there. That's what I'm seeing on that. Put the button on. Oh, that's what's up. You talking to Lex? When you were looking at the section weighted, you kept saying, I want the whole shebang. Oh, man, go ahead on. Go ahead on, man. So even if you buy a 2-year leap, you want to buy above the trend line, then at the low. Oh, yeah. I ain't trying to guess the bottom, man. I ain't trying to guess the bottom. I don't want to be the first one to the party. I ain't greedy. You know what I'm saying? If you don't mind drawdown, you know what I'm saying? Hey, have at it right now. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, you never know. You don't want to guess when it's gonna stop sliding. You don't want to be that guy to try to guess when the market gonna stop sliding. That's just gambling. You feel me? I like to let the market show me what it's gonna do first. You feel me? Show me that you done with this downtrend and you ready to start going back up. You know what I'm saying? I'll take consolidating. I'll take consolidating over trying to guess the bottom. You feel me? Yeah. So, oh, it was a Russian attack. A Russian attack made it drop like that right there. That don't surprise me. They been Russian push. Oh, they getting ready to start up their nuclear plants? I mean, like turn on their nuclear plants, or they moved on a nuclear plant. Appreciate that. Trying to hit. Oh, they trying to hit a nuclear plant. Oh, Ukraine, Russia trying to hit nuclear plant. Okay. Russia serious. Hey, Putin said anybody that try to get in the way gonna have to deal with something like you ain't never seen before. Boogie, you still ain't put no shirt on in that thumbnail. But news came in, no radiation, so it started to reverse. Okay. Makes sense being greedy. We all be greedy sometime, man. I be greedy all the time. We just got to learn how to curb our appetite. We got to learn how to curb our appetite. Any questions? How long we been on here? We've been on here 48 minutes, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all all night. You got any questions? Lex, you got any words of wisdom? Since you don't want you talk about you in bed, you ain't gotta go to work. You ain't got no job, Tummy. You got any words of wisdom, Lex? Anybody got any other questions before I get out of here? No more questions before I get out of here? Who's still on IG? Who that is still on IG? If y'all on IG, I'm saving it on YouTube, so you can go back and look at it on YouTube if you want to see the screen and everything. Hey, do me a favor, man. Like the video, share it with the cousins, any cousin you think that'll get something out of this, man. My whole point of sharing anything that I know, anything that I learn, is so that like no cousin get left behind. You know what I'm saying? I'm in that same vein as the Come Up series, as Mark and Jolene, TiVo, AJ, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody from the come up series, everybody you done seen on the come up series, everybody got the same mentality. No cousin left behind. And then my thing is, let's build this new Wakanda together, man. We're gonna build this new Wakanda together. So with that, I guess I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Till the next time, y'all know what it is. We had two in a row today. We had two in a row today. I was bored, so again, y'all, I ain't got no slides, but if y'all want to go back and look at the Tim Tidbit videos, the Tim Tidbit lives, it slides for all of those. The playlist that say Tim Tidbit lives, it slides for all those. The link in my description that say download slides, those are for the Tim Tidbit live videos. All the lunchtime lessons ain't no slides for those, but you're welcome to go back and look at those too. Share this stuff with the cousins, man. I want everybody to build this new Wakanda and be there together. Till the next time I'm gone. Appreciate y'all. Yeah.